Did you know that osteoporosis is one of the most silent and devastating diseases in the world? It affects millions of people every day, and most don't even realize it until it's quite advanced. Every 3 seconds, an osteoporosis-related fracture occurs somewhere on the planet, and often, people don't find out they have the condition until it's too late. But what many people don't know is that there are simple and effective ways to prevent this disease and even improve the health of your bones naturally. What if I told you that there is a very simple secret, something that you can add to your daily routine that can significantly transform your bone health? The answer lies in something that is accessible, inexpensive, and extremely easy to find. Now, imagine being able to do something as simple as eating a piece of fruit, and in doing so, significantly reduce the risk of fractures and strengthen your bones. It sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? That's exactly what many experts are now discovering, and you can benefit from this discovery too. One fruit, just one, can do wonders for your bones. And the best part, it's not hidden away in some distant or exotic place. It's right at your fingertips. In any supermarket, this fruit contains all the essential nutrients you need to improve bone density, combat calcium loss, and reduce the risk of injury. But what is this fruit that has this incredible power? The answer is closer than you think. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, you will discover how including this fruit in your diet can be the most important step in preserving the health of your bones and, in addition, avoiding the suffering of painful fractures. I know you're curious and perhaps skeptical, but let me assure you, the impact of this fruit on your bone health is real, and the benefits are more evident than you think. Get ready to discover the power of this fruit and how it can change your life, because you won't want to miss this valuable information. Osteoporosis is often called the silent disease. That's because in many cases it doesn't show any obvious symptoms until the damage has already been done. A fracture can be the first sign that something is wrong, and for many people, it happens unexpectedly and devastatingly. Have you ever heard of the term osteoporotic fracture? These occur when bones become so weak that they break easily, even with simple activities like tripping, falling, or even coughing hard. But what you may not know is that osteoporosis is not age-specific, although it is more common among older people, especially postmenopausal women. It can affect anyone regardless of age. A young, healthy person who has never thought about bone health may be surprised by this insidious condition. And the cause? The loss of bone mass over the years, something that happens naturally with aging, but can be accelerated by factors such as lack of calcium, vitamin D, a sedentary lifestyle, and even genetic factors. Every day, more and more people are being diagnosed with osteoporosis, and most of them didn't even know they had the condition. But it's important to understand that osteoporosis isn't just about broken bones. Fractures, in addition to being painful, can cause long recovery times, with the possibility of permanent limitations. Loss of mobility, for example, can drastically affect quality of life, reducing the ability to perform simple everyday tasks and increasing the risk of other health problems. The impact goes beyond physical pain. It affects people emotionally, socially, and psychologically. A person with osteoporosis can feel increasingly isolated and helpless as their condition worsens. This is in addition to the high costs of medical treatments and often the need for surgical interventions to repair fractures. The reality of osteoporosis is difficult, and many people don't even realize how close they could come to becoming victims of this debilitating disease. But what if I told you that this cycle of suffering could be stopped before osteoporosis reaches its critical point? What if it were possible to reverse the damage and strengthen your bones before you had to face fractures and limitations? Best of all, you can start now simply and without spending a fortune. And that's exactly what we'll explore in the next topic, a powerful, natural solution to combat this problem once and for all. Now that you understand the seriousness of osteoporosis and the challenges it poses to people's lives, you may be wondering, how can I prevent it? How can I protect my bones in a natural and affordable way? The good news is that there is a simple solution, something that can be easily incorporated into your daily routine without the need for expensive medications or complicated treatments. And this solution comes from a very common fruit, which many of us eat regularly, but may not know its true power. I'm talking about orange. That's right, this simple fruit, available in markets and fairs around the world, has an extraordinary effect on the health of our bones. Oranges are rich in vitamin C, an essential nutrient for the production of collagen, which is essential for maintaining healthy bone structure. In addition, they also contain potassium, which helps the body absorb calcium more efficiently. Another vital mineral for bone health. You may be wondering, can such a simple fruit really make a difference? The answer is yes. Oranges have the power to promote a series of benefits for our body that help prevent osteoporosis. The vitamin C present in oranges is essential for combating cellular damage caused by free radicals, which accelerate bone aging. By consuming oranges regularly, you will be helping your body produce more collagen and keep your bones strong and flexible. Additionally, oranges are an excellent source of fiber and flavonoids, which not only aid in digestion, but also play an important role in reducing inflammation in the body. And as we know, chronic inflammation is directly linked to several diseases, including osteoporosis. So by including this simple fruit in your diet, you're not only helping your bones, but also promoting a healthier body overall. Now, you may be wondering how to effectively include oranges in your routine to obtain these benefits. The good news is that there is no mystery. Just include the fruit in your breakfast as a fresh juice or even eat it raw. In addition, you can add oranges to other preparations such as salads or even desserts, making the solution not only effective, but delicious and easy to consume. Now that you know that oranges can have a significant impact on bone health, it's time to dive into the science behind this claim. What does science say about the power of vitamin C and potassium in the fight against osteoporosis? What are the proven benefits of eating this fruit for bone health? Let's explore these in more depth. Scientific studies have shown that vitamin C is crucial for the formation of collagen, a protein essential for maintaining bone structure. Collagen acts as a kind of cushion in bones, helping to give them flexibility and strength. Without enough collagen, bones can become brittle and more prone to fractures. The vitamin C found in oranges, therefore, not only helps to keep bones strong, but also plays a vital role in bone regeneration and preventing bone loss, which is a major factor in osteoporosis. In a study conducted by Harvard University researchers, found that a diet rich in vitamin C, such as that found in oranges, was associated with higher bone mineral density, which indicates stronger bones that are less prone to fractures. Additionally, this study also suggested that vitamin C may help prevent bone degeneration over time, protecting the body against osteoporosis. In addition to vitamin C, the potassium present in oranges also plays a crucial role in bone health. Potassium is responsible for helping the body maintain a proper balance of calcium in the bones. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition has shown that consuming foods rich in potassium helps reduce the excretion of calcium through urine, which means that calcium remains in the bones, strengthening them and helping to prevent bone loss. Oranges, with their high concentration of potassium, become an excellent ally in ensuring that calcium is retained in the body effectively. Another relevant benefit is related to its antioxidant action. Oranges contain flavonoids, compounds that help fight free radicals, substances that damage the body's cells, including bone cells. In a study conducted by University of Tsukuba in Japan, it was observed that flavonoids present in oranges could reduce bone inflammation and promote the regeneration of bone cells. This antioxidant effect may be essential in preventing bone damage over time. So when you eat an orange, you're not only enjoying a delicious and refreshing fruit, but you're also providing your body with essential nutrients to strengthen your bones and protect them from osteoporosis. Science agrees. Oranges aren't just any ordinary fruit, they're a real bone health booster. Now that we understand the essential components of oranges, such as vitamin C and potassium, and have seen how science proves that this fruit can have a positive impact on bone health, it's time to explore the direct benefits of consuming oranges to combat osteoporosis and improve bone density. Firstly, the vitamin present in oranges not only helps synthesize collagen, but also plays a crucial role in bone strengthening. Collagen is an essential component of the bone matrix, which gives bones their structure and flexibility. As we age, collagen production decreases, which is why our bones can become more fragile and susceptible to fractures. By consuming oranges regularly, you are encouraging your body to produce more collagen, giving your bones the flexibility they need to prevent breaks and cracks. Furthermore, orange is an excellent source of calcium, the main mineral that makes up bones. Although oranges are not as rich in calcium as other foods, such as dairy products, they help you absorb calcium from other foods you eat. Potassium, another nutrient abundant in oranges, has an important effect on maintaining calcium balance in the body, helping to prevent excessive calcium loss through the kidneys. This means that the bones are able to retain more calcium, which directly contributes to their bone density. When bone density is maintained, the risk of fractures decreases significantly. Osteoporosis is characterized by decreased bone density, which makes bones weaker and more likely to break with minimal impact. By consuming oranges and ensuring your body has the nutrients it needs to maintain bone density, you are preventing the progression of osteoporosis and even reversing initial damage. The antioxidant action of the flavonoids present in oranges cannot be ignored either. Flavonoids. are natural compounds that help fight oxidative stress, which is one of the causes of cell degradation in the body, including bones. By reducing oxidative stress, flavonoids protect bone cells from free radical damage, which can accelerate the bone aging process and increase the risk of osteoporosis. Furthermore, a research published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolics demonstrate that the consumption of fruits rich in vitamin C, such as oranges, can improve bone function, helping in the bone remodeling process, which is the renewal of bone cells. With each remodeling cycle, the old bone is replaced by new, stronger bone. The presence of vitamin C ensures that this process happens efficiently, without interruptions, helping bones to stay healthy for longer. Therefore, the direct benefits of consuming oranges for bone health are clear and impactful. By including this fruit in your routine, you will be strengthening your bones from the inside out, increasing collagen production, improving calcium absorption, combating oxidative stress, and promoting long-term bone health. Now imagine the positive impact that this simple action can have on your life. Now that you know the power that oranges can have to strengthen your bones and combat osteoporosis, let's talk about a real-life testimonial that exemplifies how these benefits can transform lives. Theory is often much easier to understand, but it is in practice, in the stories of real people, that we can see the true impact of something as simple and accessible as a fruit. I want to share the story of a woman who, like many of us, always had a busy routine and ended up neglecting her bone health. She had never worried much about osteoporosis until, at the age of 55, she began to feel constant pain in her joints, especially in her back and hips. Even with a balanced diet, she felt that something was wrong, and fractures began to happen more frequently, even without major impacts. Osteoporosis, although silent for a long time, now became a real threat. It was at this point that Aina decided to take action. She began looking for natural alternatives, looking for foods and habits that could improve her bone health. During a consultation with a nutritionist, she was introduced to the idea of including Moria ranges in your diet. The nutritionist explained how the fruit could help improve bone density due to its high levels of vitamin C and potassium. Aina, skeptical at first, decided to give it a try without high expectations. Over time, Aina noticed something she never imagined. Her joint pain began to ease. She began to feel stronger and more energetic. In less than 3 months, the results were already visible. Her fractures and pain were significantly reduced, and her skin looked more supple and healthy, a side effect of vitamin C, which also helps with skin cell regeneration. She didn't believe in the power of this simple fruit until she saw the effects on her own body. The most surprising thing was that after a few months of daily orange consumption, the X-rays showed improvement in bone density. Aina. She was stronger and at less risk of fractures, something she thought would never be possible. Her quality of life improved dramatically, and she was able to do activities that were previously unthinkable for her again, such as walking long distances and even dancing at family parties. The change was not only physical, but also emotional and psychological. Aina began to feel a new confidence in her body and her health, which motivated her to share her story with others. Aina, like many people, thought that osteoporosis was an inevitable condition that would come with age. But her experience with oranges made her realize that it doesn't have to be that way. The change can be simple, natural, and within everyone's reach. She has become an advocate for a healthy lifestyle based on dietary choices that not only treat the condition, but also prevent fewer bone problems. Her story is an example of how a simple dietary adjustment, such as including an orange every day, can completely transform bone health. Anna's story is not unique. Every day, thousands of people around the world are discovering the power of oranges to strengthen their bones and prevent osteoporosis. What she learned was simple but life-changing. Bone health doesn't have to be left to chance. You too can take control of your bone health and experience the same benefits. Now that you know the incredible benefits of oranges for bone health and have seen how they can transform lives, it's time to take action. The power of strengthen your bones and reduce the risk of osteoporosis literally within your reach. And there is no need to resort to expensive or complicated treatments. All you need to do is add this simple and nutritious fruit to your daily routine. Start now. Don't put off until later what can be done today. Osteoporosis is a disease that develops silently over time, but you have the power to interrupt this process before it's too late. By consuming oranges regularly, you will be providing your body with essential nutrients to keep your bones strong and healthy, such as vitamin C, potassium, and antioxidants that help fight cell damage and promote bone regeneration. It seems simple, doesn't it? And it is. Add oranges to your breakfast, make fresh juice, eat them as is, or even include them in other healthy recipes. Convenience is one of the biggest advantages of this solution. You don't need any special equipment or much effort. It's a simple change, but it can bring powerful benefits to your bone health. If you are already concerned about the health of your bones, or if osteoporosis runs in your family, now is the time to take action. Start today and see the incredible results that can arise over time. Remember, prevention is the best way, and oranges can be your ally on this journey to a life without joint pain and with strong, healthy bones. Now imagine how wonderful it would be to live without the constant worry of suffering fractures or having your mobility limited. By consuming oranges regularly, you will not only be preventing osteoporosis, but also promoting a healthy and active lifestyle. The health of your bones is in your hands, and the answer lies in something as simple as a delicious fruit. Don't wait any longer. Take control of your bone health and share this information with those you love. After all, you can live without the pain of osteoporosis and have a life full of movement and freedom. The first step starts now, and it is within your reach.